Welcome back to the Oakland Athletics franchise for another edition of the Prospect Profile mini-series we do within the Athletics franchise, where we go over top prospects within the Athletics organization, all the way from AA Midland up to AAA Nashville. In the last edition, we went over the number 3 prospect in the Athletics organization, Matt Olson, a first baseman / outfielder, and in today's episode, we will be going over shortstop, the number 1 overall prospect in the Athletics organization, Franklin Barreto. Some information on Barreto: he is a shortstop prospect, obviously. He has a right-handed bat and a right-handed throw. He stands 5'10" and weighs 190. He is the number 1 overall prospect in the Athletics organization, and he was signed by the Toronto Blue Jays as a 17-year-old out of Venezuela in 2012 for just over $1 million, and he was acquired by Oakland in the trade that sent Josh Donaldson to Toronto, and Barreto was one of the prospects that came back in that deal. Now, moving on to his scouting profile, Franklin Barreto really stands out among the rest as the top prospect, mainly for his bat. He has a combination of hitting ability and raw power, and he's pretty undersized for a guy that has that type of hitting ability, as he's only 5'10", but he possesses a lightning-quick bat and an explosive swing, which makes up for it, and he has a very aggressive approach at the plate as well. While the defense, on the other hand, that just really hasn't been there so far throughout his career, as in the minors so far, he just hasn't really been able to pick it up, and in 2015 really proved that, as while playing in 84 games in 2015 at the shortstop position, he committed 34 errors. 34 errors in 84 games is not a very good ratio. It's not even slightly a good ratio. So Franklin Barreto definitely needs to work on the defense in order to get that up to a big league level, and work on the hitting a bit more too, but scouts are confident that he's going to be able to come around as a hitting prospect. He just needs to be able to improve that defense as well. Scouts think he has the pure skills to be a good defender, as he has good range and a plus arm, but really it's just inconsistent. Apparently he struggles to control his body while on the move, and that's not a very good attribute for a shortstop to have. And now this is an Athletics organization where they don't really have a set-in-stone shortstop of the future, so they're hoping Barreto is going to be that guy. So he's going to have every opportunity he can to prove that he can stick at shortstop, but the bat could make him an impact player, even if he's forced to move to second or third. As far as how Barreto's performing so far in AA, he's currently hitting .277 for the Midland Rockhounds with 2 home runs, 33 RBI, and 34 runs in 257 at-bats. He's also swiped 11 bags. And he's done that while splitting time between shortstop and second base for the Midland Rockhounds down in AA. His in-game attributes aren't quite MLB ready, but they're definitely on their way to getting there, as he's a 52 contact versus righties, 57 versus lefties. The power stats really aren't there, as he has 32 versus righties and 35 versus lefties. Only 45 vision and 41 discipline with 39 clutch, so the hitting stats really aren't quite there what scouts think he can be, but hopefully that can improve as the years go by, or as the months go by, whatever. And he has a 65 durability, so that would like to be improved as well, because you don't want to see him injured all the time. And really, the good range and the arm strength. The arm strength is really the one that gets the best rating in the game, as he has a 70 arm strength, while his fielding and all that stuff is around the mid-50s area. While his speed is definitely up there. He has a 78 speed with 43 stealing and 45 base running aggression. He's currently sitting as a 65 overall B potential. So with that being said, that's going to wrap things up here for this edition of the Prospect Profile, where we went over Franklin Barreto this time around. So I've been your host, Jersey Born, and I'm saying goodbye.